Good evening, everyone. Again, Happy New Year to all of you. I would like to call the meeting of the Hammond Redevelopment Commission to order on this Tuesday, January 5th, 2021. It is now 4:35. Meeting will begin, and if we can do a roll call on our commissioners, please.
Talmadge,
She's muted.
you just respond by saying here.
She's muted.
Oh,
Here.
okay, there she is. Soto Presley, Kasperky,
Here.
Myricks,
Here.
Hopperidge.
Here, for the record tonight, we have 4 present with 1 absent. Okay, our first meeting, and every, into the new year, we have an organizational meeting. I'm going to turn that over to Attorney Westland, and he'll conduct that little portion for us.
Okay, I would open it up to accept nominations for the position and office of president of the Hammond Redevelopment Commission.
I make a motion to, I'm going brain dead. Make a motion for Tony Hopperidge to remain president of the redevelopment.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Are there any other nominations for the office of president? Hearing none, we'll close the nominations and ask that a roll call vote be taken.
Talmadge,
It's a vote of no confidence, Tony.
can you hear me, Don?
Don's muted still.
Muted.
Don, you leave yourself unmuted now if you can. I'm sure you can't hear me, but Don.
What should I do?
Can you hear me now?
Now,
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my first Zoom meeting.
Yeah, just leave yourself unmuted, Don.
Okay, yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I can.
Okay,
so are you voting yes to the?
yes for Tony.
Okay,
Sorry.
Okay, Soto Presley, Kasperky,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, thank you. I gladly accept. Thank you. So the motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent for myself, Tony Hopperidge, to be president in 2021 for the Hammond Redevelopment Commission. Okay, we'll move to the next officer spot.
I'd open the nominations for vice president.
Greg, are you presently our vice president?
Yes.
Mr. President, I move to retain Greg Myricks as vice president.
Somebody, yes, second.
I'll second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second for Greg Myricks to remain as vice president of the Hammond Redevelopment Commission for 2021. Is there any other nominations? Okay, roll call.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Kasperky,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes. Motion passes with 4 yes and 1 absent for Greg Myricks to be vice president of the Hammond Redevelopment Commission for 2021.
I humbly accept. Thank you so much.
The last office you need, Tony, is secretary.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to nominate Don Tomich for secretary.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for secretary. That is for Don Tomich to be secretary. Is there any other nominations? Okay, let's have a roll call for secretary.
Tomich,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Kaspricki,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Oppridge.
Yes. Motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. That's for Don Tomich to be secretary of the Hammond Redevelopment Commission for 2021.
Congratulations.
That's how they
Thank you.
lure. That's how they lure you in, Dawn. It's the
I guess so.
First meeting, you don't have an option. You're elected.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Kathy.
Yeah. As before I move on, I just want to say, Kathy Navejas Myrick,
Eric.
I just want to wish her well. She did a great job on our redevelopment. She will be missed, but we look forward to the new year and working with Dawn. So just want to welcome her and continue on. Everybody doing a good job for our city of Hammond on this redevelopment commission. So thank you. All right, number 3 is declaration of conflict of interest. Okay, number 4, communications.
Commissioner, we did receive a card.
Okay.
Kathy Merrick, and it says a great big thanks to all of you. And, it says, hey guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for your fond memories and lasting friendships. I'll cherish the comical moments, but most importantly, I am honored to have been a part of building our community. Thank you all again and stay strong. You are so very nice. Signed, Kathy Merrick.
Aw,
Very nice.
thank you. Tony, may I say something?
You sure may.
I didn't want to, and Kathy told me not to make her cry, so I'm not going to. But I do want to take this time really to thank her. Kathy was a phenomenal redevelopment commissioner. She was always accessible. She was always very responsive. She helped with a lot of the projects, Parish View for residential, the sportsplex, and various projects throughout the city. She always was willing to learn more and to help and provide valuable insight. So she will truly be missed. I do consider Kathy a friend as well. And she just has really, I'm sure we'll miss her on the commission. We definitely are happy that we have Dawn. But Kathy really she provided a great contribution to the city of Hammond as well as the redevelopment commission. So thank you once again, Kathy. You did a phenomenal job as commissioner.
Thank you, Africa. I agree on that. Great. Very kind words, and thank you for acknowledging her.
And welcome to Dawn. I'm sure she'll do a great job as well.
Yes, she will. Dawn's been a lifelong Hammond resident in Hessville and has done a lot in the community, so she does bring one heck of a resume. So, all right, does anybody else have any comments? If not, I will move on to number 5 then. Okay. Number 5 is our homebound conditional forgivable loan. Looks like we have one applicant, Norman McIntosh for 727 Spruce Street.
Mr. President, I make a motion to approve the homebound conditional forgivable loan approval for Norman McIntosh, 727 Spruce Street.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. That's the homebound conditional forgivable loan approval for Norman McIntosh, 727 Spruce Street. Is there any questions or discussion? Okay, roll call then.
Tomich,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Kaspricki,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Oppridge.
Yes. Excuse me, motion passes with 4 yes, 1 absent. Okay, number 6 is approval of agreement to provide professional services for newly designed park in Jacob Square.
Members of the commission, if you look in your package, you will find information regarding a conceptual design services contract for Jacob Square. We do have the Director of Economic Development, Ann Anderson, on the call. She has some more information regarding this, but this is just one of the additional things that we're doing within the city of Hammond to enhance our residential area.
Good evening, commissioners. I just wanted to hop on real quick and talk about the beginning of a brand new little pocket park in Hammond that we're beginning to consider for the Jacob Square neighborhood. There is two vacant redevelopment parcels in the middle of Jacob Square. That would be a wonderful location for a little neighborhood park. And when we're talking little, we mean very little, but very impactful for this area. This is what we kind of consider a downtown central Hammond neighborhood that really could use some revitalization. We are proposing to have some new residential being built there in the next few years, and we feel that a little neighborhood park would be a great introduction to the city and to the neighborhood, that the city is invested in it and would like to put in some time and effort there and create a wonderful little space that families could come and sit and gather and really spend some quality time together. So what you have in front of you today is just a contract that needs your approval to begin the process of study and conceptual drawings and all that good stuff. It will not be funded out of redevelopment. We have some CDBG dollars reserved for this project. So it's really just up for your questions and approval. Thank you.
When, Ms. Anderson, when you say newly funded, or I'm saying newly designed, is there an old plan that we're changing? Or is this just something we
No.
found and we're gonna try something new?
We're going to try something new there. With our downtown master plan that we had ordered last year, Jacob Square was identified as a great neighborhood to revitalize for housing. And the urban designer, Jeff Speck, who created that plan for us, did talk about a pocket park, a little small urban park at this location. It's not going to take too much money. It's not a big expense. We have some funding through CDBG available, so we're going to go ahead and get this done.
And who owns the property now?
Redevelopment Commission.
So we do own the property presently.
Yep, two vacant parcels on the corner of Thornton and Claude, right in the middle of Jacob Square. Good location for one.
Yeah, this neighborhood, I'm sure maybe everybody knows, but it sits between Calumet Avenue and then you go west up to Soul Street. Is that right, Ian?
That's correct. And right before you get to Soul Street, about a block before, you'll see the two parcels that we're hoping to locate the park at.
Okay. Sounds like it'll be a nice little enhancement for that neighborhood.
It will. It will.
I happen to be a fan of green space.
Yes. Yes. And I will keep the commissioners updated.
Any other questions or comments?
Nope.
Mr. President, I move for the approval of the agreement to provide professional services for newly designed park in Jacob Square.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any further questions then or discussion? Okay, then let's have a roll call.
Tomich,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Kasperky,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Hawkridge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ann.
Thank you, Ann.
All right, number 7 is approval of resolution of the Board of Directors of the Hammond Port Authority authorizing entering into an intergovernmental agreement between the Hammond Port Authority and the City of Hammond Redevelopment Commission regarding transfer of real property.
So members of the commission, if you look in your packet, you will see a resolution for an intergovernmental agreement between the Hammond Port Authority and the Hammond Redevelopment Commission. The property commonly known as 2642 New York Avenue is the subject property. This property is currently owned by the Hammond Port Authority, and they would like to transfer it to the Hammond Redevelopment Commission to expand the construction of residential homes in that area because they're doing so well. As you know, this is the area that abuts the Lost Marsh Golf Course and the newly created subdivision.
Is that by the townhouses there?
Correct. So this will actually extend past. There was formerly a house on this, and this will just have to help to continue to build homes on that street.
Is that north of those townhouses?
South.
South.
And it's gonna keep going south now.
Okay.
Concept.
I've been in the area in a while, but I did drive by. Those are some nice properties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
Now, I apparently read this too fast. I thought, but us and the Port Authority, I thought Greg and I are getting a sailboat.
Oh, if there's no further questions or discussion, Mr. President, I make a motion to approve the approval of a resolution of the Board of Directors of the Hammond Port Authority authorizing entering into intergovernmental agreement between the Hammond Port Authority and the City of Hammond Redevelopment Commission regarding transfer of real property.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. I don't think we have any further questions or discussion. Let's have a roll call then.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Kaspricki,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. Okay, number 8's our reports. Ms. Africa-Tarver, would you like to share anything tonight?
Yes, President Halpridge. I have a couple of items that I will that I'll bring up during new and unfinished business. But I also wanted to remind the commission of our annual Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. virtual candlelight celebration. This year, the theme is Unity Amongst Adversity, and it will be held Monday, January 18th, 2021 at 10 a.m. This year, because of the pandemic, we're doing things a little differently. This year, it will be done virtually. So it will be on Go Hammond as well as on Facebook. So everyone is invited to join as we pay homage to a man who fought for equal rights for all. So we're doing something a little different, but we recognize the importance of this event. So I wanted to invite all of you.
Okay, very nice.
Thank you, Africa.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I wrote down the date, try to save the date if you're available. All right. Anybody else have anything for reports? Okay, number 9 then is our bills, register of claims. They're dating April 14th, 2020 through January 4th, 2021. Looks like claims R58606 through claim R59470.
I move for the acceptance of same.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second then for the register of claims. Is there any questions or discussion on these claims for staff? Okay, then let's have a roll call on our register of claims.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Total Presley, Casperky,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. All right, that brings us to number 10, new and unfinished business.
Yes, members of the commission, I have 3 items. Well, 2 are sort of bundled together, but I have 3 items for new and unfinished business tonight. One of the first things I sent you was a second amendment to an option agreement between the Redevelopment Commission and the entity known as 35 State Street. This is for the purchase of property commonly known as 15 to 49 State Street. As you know, you previously approved an agreement, but upon speaking to the grantee, 35 State Street LLC, they were just requesting a little bit more time. They said in light of the pandemic and some things they're trying to get together, they'll need a little bit more time. So they're asking for a second amendment to the option agreement that will extend through July 31st, 2021.
And this ain't gonna go on for a year, is it?
No, it is not. No, no. It is not our goal to keep extending over and over again, but we do understand in light of the fact that we had a pandemic, that sort of slowed a lot of things down.
So moved.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second for the second amendment to the option agreement. Thank you, Africa, for
Thank you.
giving us an update. So there's a motion and a second on the floor. Is any questions, discussion? Okay, roll call then.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Total Presley, Casperky,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent.
Thank you so much. The second item that I have is 2 maintenance agreements from Bud Mechanical Systems. These are for the maintenance, the scheduled maintenance of 2 of, I guess someone's dog doesn't want us to talk about it,
Yeah,
but
sorry.
that's okay. This is for the regularly scheduled maintenance of the 2 HVC carrier rooftop units on the Hub of Innovation as well as the HIT building. These buildings are owned by the Redevelopment Commission. As you're aware, a couple of years ago, we had these units newly installed. So we just want to make sure they stay operational. We want to make sure maintenance is up to date because we spent a nice amount of money, and as many of you know, without proper maintenance, then it often falls in disrepair and it becomes a huge cost to the commission, which that's something we don't want to do. So the breakdown is for 4 scheduled visits per year: a January, February visit, an April, May, July, August, and October, November, which spreads the maintenance out throughout the year very nicely. The first maintenance is for 5233 Hammond Avenue, which is the Hub, for $867.50 billed per quarter for a total cost of $3,470 per year. And the second one is for 5209 Hammond Avenue, which is also known as the Hammond Innovation Center. And that is at a cost of $840 billed per quarter for a total amount of $3,360 for the course of the year, which is really not a lot for to keep regularly scheduled maintenance up on these 2
Is this a change of an agreement? Didn't we just go over this?
No, we did. You approved one last year. So this is for 2021. So you approved the maintenance agreement for 2020, and this is the maintenance agreement from 2021 for January 1st, 2021 to December 31st, 2021.
So in my mind, I lost 11 months somewhere. Okay. I move for the approval of both maintenance contracts.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the maintenance contracts for Bud Mechanical Systems. Can we get a roll call then, please?
Talmadge,
Yes.
Total Presley, Casperky,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes with 1 absent.
Thank you so much.
Okay. I think that concludes new and unfinished business.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Number 11 is public comment. If anybody's out there, you zoomed in or chimed in, public comment is open now. All right, public comment closed then. Number 12.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Can you all signify by aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Meeting is adjourned.
Good night, everyone. Be safe.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Stay safe.
Thank you for having me. Sorry I had technical difficulties at first.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
All right, good night, everyone. Good job.
Good
And God bless, and let's have a safe new year.
All right,
Thank
thanks.
you, everyone.
Happy New Year's, guys. Bye.
Happy
All right.
New Year. How do I leave the meeting?